Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. It is so good to have you guys here. I am so excited to have all of you guys back on my channel. Very present, okay? And I do want to start off by saying a deep gratitude to all of my subscribers who are here, including all my subscribers and my clients who have donated to the channel, okay? Rhoda, thank you so much. Thank you for all of your gifts, all of your thoughts. And also, Emily, again, thank you for thinking of me with this numerology deck. I love it. Ariel, thank you. And Bailey, I appreciate your note, okay? I love it. And your gift, I appreciate you. Madeline, thank you for thinking about me and gifting me a deck. I'm excited to showcase it. Yes, awesome. So if you guys are new to my channel, welcome in, you guys. I am a psychic medium. I do read tarot intuitively. I start with the channeled message and then I move on to the description of the cards. I am clairvoyant. I am clairaudient. I am a medium, you guys. And I do offer mediumship-based readings, and all that information to book with me is down below in the description. Also, I will be taking some time off this week, so if you don't hear back from me, please do not worry. I will get back to you as soon as I get slots available. Also, before sending a payment, you guys, please make sure that you send me an email for request, because what's happening is if I do not know that you guys are interested in a reading, I can miss your payment and, unfortunately, the reading won't get done, right? So I want to make sure that I'm fair to everyone, that I'm getting to everybody. So please be aware of that, okay? Also, check out my Instagram for testimonials, reviews. I do pick a card readings on there. I have a bunch of cool stuff on there if you guys want to check me out. I also have a Reiki healing giveaway session if you guys are interested. And I really encourage everybody to be a part of that. Also, when I am guided, I do give away healing sessions as well. And I usually post them on my Insta stories. So definitely be a part of that. Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, you guys. Super blessed to be here. My heart is open to all of you. And again, I hope you guys are doing well. Let's go ahead and jump in. For those of you who are new, I am a psychic medium again, and I do read the tarot intuitively, okay? Check out my description box. Let's talk about your past lives. Okay, let's get into it and see what we can find. So we have the She-Wolf Tarot, pile 1. Pile 2, we have the Nosotras Tarot. Pile 3, we have the Star Seeker Tarot, okay? So we are going to go ahead and choose intuitively. Take a deep breath. Okay, and think about your past life, and we're going to dive into what your purpose here on earth is, your soul mission, okay? Okay, if you guys need more time, please pause the video, okay? So let's go ahead and see. Pile 1. Let's go ahead and channel some energies, you guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. Let's go ahead. Pile 1. I had to get my color mage. You guys know I'm crazy about this deck. I love color, so if you guys have any decks that are mint condition or that are similar to pastels, I'm very big on pastels. Okay, very, very huge fan. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what is going on for pile 1. Let's talk about your past life energies. Okay, so some of you guys were really very magically inclined in your most recent past life. I am getting a lot of tribal dancing. I'm getting a lot of, using the earth specifically using the earth as an element to guide you, okay? I'm also having a vision here of a lot of just connecting with nature and having wisdom, occult wisdom, or just having the wisdom of the stars is what I'm hearing in general. Some of you guys were masculines, okay, in this most recent life. So you were a man, or you were a feminine, but you had a very masculine streak, okay? So let's go ahead and see your most recent past life. I feel a lot of you guys with power and legacy in reverse, there is a determination to seek power through any means. And a big part of, magic, a big part of, the elements, it's like if you can learn your craft around the earth, fire, air, earth, what did I miss here? Water elements. Okay, you can learn your craft. You can definitely create your own reality, right? Manifestation, really understanding what your element is, really understanding your power and where you stand in terms of your magical components here. So what I feel with the dragon in reverse, a lot of you guys were coming from a place of maybe poverty in your past life. Maybe you're coming from a place of maybe a low status income, okay, or an environment where there was a lot of reaching. You were reaching for something that you never had. And a lot of you guys used your ancestors' power, or you just used the elements. There's something about the elements, you guys, here that you used, okay? So, and I'm also having a vision of this beautiful red dragon, okay? So a lot of you guys have a totem now of a red dragon specifically, which is very powerful, you guys. This means your ancestors, your lineage, you come from a very powerful, powerful lineage. And this is also about the element of fire. So there's a lot of co-creating with the universe. There's a lot of destruction and also rebirth. So you guys have a very strong connection to possibly Southeast Asia. Maybe check your ancestry as well. But your past life kind of stemmed in an environment where I'm getting a lot of kind of Asian tradition here. And I feel a lot of you guys were trying to remove yourself from poverty. Okay, and I'm also getting a vision here of Saturn. So there was a lot of lessons in your most previous incarnation, you guys. We have solitude and diligence here in reverse. So a lot of you guys were definitely learning self-mastery. You're learning a lot about yourself in terms of creating a sense of security around your own identity, okay? I feel there is a lot of you separating from your family, from your tradition, to co-create, to really tune into your craft, to really tune into your magical abilities. I am having a vision of a wand here. So maybe you guys feel very comfortable with asking for things and then you see it come up in your life. This is very past life related. This is a gift that you had in your incarnation. Okay, so there's a lot of gifts here that you guys have incarnated with. But most specifically, what I am seeing is a lot of you have rebelled. In this past life, you were rebellious against your tradition, your culture, where you came from, because it felt oppressive. More than anything, a lot of this, you guys, a lot of this felt very oppressive, and it almost took from your own space or your own sense of who you are, okay? So some of you definitely, it's almost like there's something with your family here. I want you guys to know this, that on the search of power and your own endeavors in your most recent past life, there was a lot of you turning your back on your family. So you may notice a lot of this in this incarnation. I'm getting a lot of the dragon energy here, and I'm getting a lot of koi fish. Okay, so a very special, very, very gifted fish. It's a lucky fish, very protective and very sacred and divine. So this is a very royal, it's like a royal energy, but a lot of you did not want to keep on a path of restriction and oppression. Maybe your family did not believe in magic, or maybe they didn't believe in the spiritual realms of the elements, and you guys were trying so hard to break free. And I am getting a lot of masculine energy here. So a lot of you guys were trying to assert your identity in this most recent life, okay? We have inner strength and immunity. Tell me about your past life. Some of you guys decided, it's like I'm almost getting you had a choice. I'm getting the numbers 10 here really, really strongly, okay? There was an ending, a very hard karmic lesson, very, very intense karmic lesson, an ending, and then a rebirth to something else. But you had to make sacrifices to make this happen for yourself, because you knew you had to make a very serious decision for yourself, and it wasn't easy. Here we have the sunflower, okay? We do have expansion and new opportunity. You guys were determined to see a new path for yourself, because you did not want to be stuck in someone else's story. Does that make sense? You did not want to continue on a path that didn't fit with you, that didn't feel right with you. And I'm almost getting a rags to riches. So some of you decided to disconnect from your family, although it was very challenging, and you took on a path of your own, because you wanted to focus on your own direction. With focus, we have guidance and direction. And you had a faith. It's almost like you had faith, you guys, in this most recent life, that you were going to be guided by a higher power, so you didn't mind, okay? It's almost like you decided for yourself that you were okay with the path that you were taking. Despite it hurting, I will say, we'll get to it in a second, but in this incarnation, you guys have some clearing to do with your family, because a lot of you disconnected without giving a reason why. And I'm getting a sense of your family never understood this, and it almost felt like betrayal to them. It was like you betrayed the legacy, and they did not appreciate this, okay? So you may even notice a little bit of this in this incarnation, a desire to disconnect from your family. You want to kind of pull away, or you don't want to follow specific traditions. This is what this is all about, okay? Give me one second. So one card for your past life. This is intense, you guys. You guys really traveled a lot, and I feel a lot of you kind of journeyed like a gypsy. Like you were definitely, like a gypsy, or you're constantly moving around, discovering your truth, discovering magic. It's like all you cared about in this previous incarnation was an enhancement of power, whatever that meant to you. It's almost like it wasn't enough. Wherever you were within your family dynamic, whatever they had to offer you or your community, you felt like the power within that dynamic wasn't enough for you. So maybe some scorpionic energy here. Okay, just seeking answers, and maybe some Sagittarius energy as well. So let's talk about your past life, pile 1. Let's see. Past life energy is, okay, so we have 4 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. Wow, you guys, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and then we have the 9 of Swords here. So the reality is here, what I'm seeing is that in your most recent life, you guys were living a life where you felt very stagnant, you felt very bored. There was a lot of anxiety around feeling stuck, okay? Maybe there was just an environment that didn't fit. It didn't fit with your soul resonance. And you guys were really stressed out, because I'm almost getting, you knew in your heart, okay? You knew in your heart that you were made to do something bigger, that you were born to see a different environment for yourself, or that you just wanted something more, okay? And a big part of this is going against tradition, you guys, because I feel your family was very disapproving in this past life. Whatever you wanted for yourself, I'm almost getting a lot of running away. Some of you disconnected from your family suddenly in such a way where people were worried, like you disappeared off the face of the earth, but you knew in your heart, like this is giving me that zero, the full energy, starting over, new soul, new incarnation. You knew that you had a desire for something more. You had a desire for your legacy, okay? And you did not want to follow tradition. You were refusing, okay? And in turn, this definitely, you were seeking your own legacy. You were seeking something that felt like home. A lot of you guys are going to notice that within your family now, you guys may have some weird kind of, it almost feels like there's some tension and you don't know why, or maybe there's been an element of kind of arguing and not really understanding why you guys are arguing, okay? So let's go ahead and see here. I didn't even get to use this. I was just channeling the Akashic right now. So wow, this is powerful, you guys. I didn't even need to use this deck for you guys, but we're going to do it anyway. So what's your karmic lesson? Okay, what's your karmic lesson here? And then we'll transition. A lot of you guys are slow bloomers. I am getting like you like to learn your experiences. Like even if you have a fast way to kind of learn something, or it's like there's a fast method, you guys choose a journey. You'd rather understand your journey from your perspective. And it's almost like I'm getting you guys don't do well with people telling you how to kind of live your life or how to experience something. Yeah. So let's see here. Karmic lesson, pile 1. What did I say, you guys? You guys definitely had a past life in Asia. What did I say? I'm telling you, I can't make this up. Look at this Asia card. Yes. And look at the beauty of this card. You are choosing, this is the Hermit. You are choosing to disconnect from everything you know. You're choosing to disconnect from, even experiences that are familiar, and you're growing spiritually. You're sitting here with a Buddhist to learn a lot of the Buddhist traditions, okay? So yes, your karmic lesson, you guys, it's really about, learning your self-mastery. Because this is what you did in your past life. But I'm also getting something about your family. Staying close to your family, you guys, or teaching them the ropes. You guys were made to stand out. So if you are here on this planet right now, which you are, and you feel very uncomfortable about your incarnation, it is because you were meant to set the tone in a new direction. You were meant to stand out. This is what you were meant to do. Because in this previous life, you were successful, but there was a heavy shame or judgment through the community about you disconnecting from your tradition. Okay, you are not, listen, we have some Aquariuses in here, Aquarius rising, sun, moon rising, or Pisces energy. There's a lot of Neptunian energy. Okay, and then we have, yes, you guys are ascended souls. Your karmic lesson is in this life, you guys, is to connect with your higher self. You are here for light code activation to raise the vibration of humanity, and also to ascend with your twin flame. So a lot of you guys have actually, you guys have incarnated with a twin flame, okay? And you guys are both really working on a personal legacy, something that is different from your family, okay? Wow, you guys, this is some serious stuff. This is powerful. So let's talk about your current incarnation. I cannot believe. Wow. Okay. So what is your current soul mission extending from your past life? What are you learning about yourself? So I am having a vision of a bead. So it's like a beaded necklace. It almost looks like pearls. So maybe some of you guys have an affinity for pearls, and you might not know why. There's a legacy here with inner wealth, outer wealth, and you're going to be teaching. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh. Like, I cannot even believe. Who is this? Comment below. Who are you? You're like an avatar here. You are not even human, honey. Who are you? We have grounding. Wow. And then we have enlightenment. This is some serious stuff, you guys. A lot of you guys are here on earth to learn major lessons from the earth, okay? Major lessons. And you are going to activate other healers. This is all about the world. Look at that. This is about crown chakra, Archangel Metatron, you guys are here to bring the truth, and people might not like it. I'm going to tell you right now, this path is not easy. Okay, pile one. It's not easy because what you are doing, you are really activating a lot of healers. So you're going to heal yourself. I really like this card. You're going to heal yourself, and you're also going to activate the truth where it's hidden. And this could even be global. Whatever it is that you guys are doing, either you're lawyers, you're activists, you're doing something for the earth where it's guided by some serious archangel energy. It's guided by the creator, by God, and you are going to become something very big. Even if it's you standing in public and saying, no, this is not okay, whether it's topics of racism, whether it's topics of, activating a new path for healers, whether it's teaching Reiki, whatever it is, you are going to be activating the truth. People are not going to like this, but this is what you are here to do. You're encouraged, my loves, you are encouraged to not let yourself ever feel defeated. Do not let yourself feel defeated, because this is your path. And what I am seeing is a lot of you guys have a very strong frequency of a Buddhist. So it's almost like you have this incarnated ability to choose peace over war, and you still win over the public, okay? You choose, to stand out in such a way where you choose peace, even in the most troubled times. And you are teaching other people how to use their heart, how to activate their heart, how to choose a different path aside from anger and hatred. And listen, a lot of you guys are doing this through, activating your third eye, your crown chakra, maybe even levitating. You're learning telepathy. You're learning some psychic abilities, okay? But you're learning how to connect with your community, especially with the earth. It's like you're touching. I'm having a vision. Wow, you guys, whew, I feel this in my bones. It's like you guys are touching the earth and you are activating this frequency. Wow. Okay, we got some serious ascended souls here. So what is your purpose of incarnation, pile one? I want you guys to understand, you guys have a very strong connection to animals. Animals will guide you, very shamanic, or there's a strong connection to maybe your indigenous side as well, if you guys have indigenous roots. Your purpose in this incarnation is to bring in a sense of leadership. We have the Chariot. You guys are leaders, okay? You guys, when I think of the Chariot, we think about movement, right? We think about a car, but also, the Chariot is about unity. For me, this is about a leader, someone moving forward and showing you the way. There's only one person driving the Chariot with two horses in the traditional rider. This is about you choosing to take a stance, that solar plexus energy. You're taking a stance and you're saying, follow me. You guys were born to be leaders. Cancer, Aries, fire, water, but you have this affinity. You guys have this ability to tap into your lunar qualities as well. You use your emotions, or you use this softness, this gentleness to really connect with other people in ways that, seriously, like, people will follow you. You are teaching something new. It's like you're awakening a brand new movement. And even if this means you are doing something else in this life, whether it's business, whether it's journaling, whether it's working at a pharmacy, whatever it is that you're doing, you are still activating the universe, humanity. So what is your purpose, your incarnated purpose? You guys, I want you to know this is some serious stuff. And I just noticed we have a triangle here. This is mind, body, soul, spirit. So the Holy Trinity for me, okay? Activating portals. For me, that's a portal for angels. So you guys are some serious. What is your purpose of incarnation, pile? 1, what did I say? I can't make this up. You guys, have you stepped into your Hierophant role yet? Pile 1, you are teachers. I'm getting some strong Sagittarian energy. Like you guys have some serious placements here in Sag. Sag moon, Jupiter in Sag. Some of you guys have a North Node in fire. Either way, you will be teaching. And you're not just teaching anything. You see, what she's doing is she's activating truth. She's taking her sword and she is piercing this feminine's heart, awakening light. So what you're going to do is you are going to show people death and rebirth. You're going to show them a new way of healing, a new way of activating a new environment, a new soul's mission, a new purpose. Wow. Okay, should I even continue Divine Feminine? You guys have a Divine Masculine you have not encountered yet. Or some of you guys have decided to disconnect from your Divine Masculine, but a lot of you guys are on a twin flame journey. It's important to connect with your Divine Feminine so you and your masculine can connect. The purpose of twin flame ascension for myself, the way I've learned it, the way I felt it through my journey, is through an individual path of rise, of your feminine energy, stepping into a role as, you know, a sacred feminine, teaching the world about humanity, teaching the world about your compassion and love. This requires your masculine. And if you're not on a twin flame journey, there's someone out there. You guys have incarnated as master souls, which means you do have a twin flame out there. So find him or he'll come to you. We don't usually find our twin. We usually find them in a very, very interesting way. It's always out of the ordinary, unexpected, but usually once we have an awakening, okay? So you are meant to find or kind of align with your masculine so both of you guys can raise the frequency of this universe, because this is what a twin flame union is about. Humanitarian work in any way. It could be you checking out, you know, you working at Rite Aid, honey, I don't care. Can you make a difference at Rite Aid, at McDonald's? Yes. If you're talking to the public, if you are dealing with the public, you have the power of ascension and you have the power of movement and you have the power to instill new order within the world by connecting with one person at a time. This is your purpose. So stemming from disconnecting from your tradition from a past life, you guys are now moving into your own movement. And you are now saying, I am my own feminine. I am my own rise. So what is your advice within this current incarnation, pile 1? I'm having a vision of a crescent moon. Trust your intuition, you guys. I'm hearing study. You guys have to study and really focus on activating your upper chakras. How do you do that? Meditate with stones. Amethyst is perfect for your third eye. Meditate with maybe some smoky quartz on your crown. I don't know why. Intuitively, I'm picking up smoky quartz will really help you open your crown chakra. You guys, maybe you guys have been a little bit closed, which is why you haven't met your twin flame yet. There's some karma around that. Also, use a jasper or carnelian on your second chakra here. And if you guys don't know what that is, look it up. Look it up, you guys. It's really interesting. Look at your second chakra. It's we have upper chakras. We have soul star chakras. We have, I'm not too sure. I think we have 7 above from our crown. Don't quote me on that. But I know we have more than just our crown. Okay. And also I want to say, your advice here from the angels, Ace of Swords in reverse, seek higher guidance, you guys, as I'm seeing these beautiful, beautiful ravens fly above my head here. I'm looking at the clouds, and this is about clarity. Become clear on your path by accepting higher wisdom. Don't close yourself off from your ascension, you guys. Don't be afraid to read. Don't be afraid, not that anyone's going to be afraid to read, but don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone. When your crown chakra is closed, we are not looking at humanity. We are looking at ourselves and what the 3D, the 3D senses. And yeah, we could live there, but this is not who you are. And you guys will merge into your spiritual awakening very soon. But right now, I feel your angels are really nudging you to get out there. Start reading stuff that captivates you. Get into the stars. Get into the constellations, you guys. Okay, one more and then we'll go. Yeah, the advice is to connect with other people. Heal your feminine. Some of you guys need to, resolve some heavy karma around mother. This is going to help you within your ascension. So really connect with your feminine, your mother. Heal it, you guys. All right, let's go. Let's move on. Wow, that was some powerful stuff. Comment below. Let me know who you are. Okay. All right, let's move on. Pile 2. Let's talk about your past life. Okay, so here we go. Past life, whether you were a man or a woman, feminine or masculine, a lot of you guys were a woman in a past life and you were very desired. Okay, you have, I'm getting a lot of Venetian energy here. You were someone who, I'm getting, a lot of you guys had a very humble life. You had a missing mother, and this is a strong, the reason why this is coming up strong for me is that some of you guys are feeling uncomfortable around connecting to other women because of this past life energy. Some of you guys had a missing mother, whether for some of you, you had a mother in this past life that she passed away very early on. And in this incarnation, you may still feel the resonance of that. So you may have a hard time tapping into your own femininity or your own maternal energy, whether you are, again, feminine or masculine. What I am seeing here is you guys had a masculine in your life. This does look like a father figure, and you lived a very humble life. My vision here is a farm, okay, like a farm energy. So you may even feel randomly nostalgic around farm animals, or you may feel randomly very connected to a very simple life. Okay, some of you guys may just have a desire to want to end up like retiring around a farm. I know this sounds outlandish, but we have specific memories within our past lives, you guys, that connects us to this nostalgia, and we don't know where it's coming from. I think in another video, I always said, specifically when I was in elementary school, it had nothing to do with the school that I went to. Maybe a portion of it, I'm not too sure. But I know that when I was in middle school, I remember asking my mother, I said, why are my eyes not green? Right? It's like there was a deep resonance of me being a feminine with green eyes, not my brown eyes. I remember looking in the mirror as a child, and I was just very curious about my features. Like, why do I not look a certain way? So as children, I want you to understand, when we are children, we are very innocent, okay? And it's like our spiritual abilities are very heightened because we are so innocent that we're able to perceive energy very easily. So do not disregard your children out there when they tell you, they feel things or they see things, because the truth is a lot of children can, because they do not have a highly developed ego yet, right? Not yet. So when you have less ego, you're more capable of opening up to your spiritual gifts. And children are perfect for this. This is why a lot of the time they see things, they hear things, they have imaginary friends, or whatever kind of creative energy they have, or they feel uncomfortable around certain people, or they're receivers of divine energy, you guys. So here we have Ishtar and fertility for your past life. So you guys may have a strong connection to Babylon. You guys have a strong connection to Ishtar, Inanna, okay? So this is one of your strongest deities. I know this for a fact, okay? So you guys might even want to do some research on her, because it's almost like she's calling you into this reading right now. And I feel a lot of you have old souls. You're very ancient, okay? And what I feel is you have this beautiful, tell me a little bit about your past life here. You have this beautiful Venetian quality in this past, most incarnated life. And I'm getting that you were very much someone who you were sold off. It was almost like, I don't want to say prostitution, but in this most recent life, it was like the person, it was almost like your caretaker used you as a form of monetary exchange. And it was more about your beauty. So there was something that you offered within your beauty. It could have been prostitution, you guys, trafficking, I don't know. In this vision, I feel a lot of you guys looked happy, or you looked content, but you were always in the power of a masculine. You were never able to step out into your own life in this vision. It's almost like you were used as this vessel of beauty, kind of like, you know, how you put a statue on display in the museum for what they're known. This is what it feels like. This could have also been like you guys were high level, you know, maybe royalty, or maybe you were something where you were exposing yourself for the community. I don't know, you guys. You were being used as a statue of beauty, as a representation of beauty. But I say the word used because this was you know, you guys were under serious control of the masculine on a constant basis for your beauty. Very, a little bit, a tad superficial, I would say, but depending on the time, it is what it is. So there's some dynamic here, you guys. Pile 2, you guys may have some Scorpio in your chart. I'm getting a lot of Virgo, and I'm also getting some Cancerian energy in maybe your 8th house. You could even have Libra, okay, because of this beauty. And I am seeing that a lot of you guys may have some difficulties around the masculine because of this. So in this incarnation, the way this is shown, the way this is highlighted, is that a lot of you guys may rebel against the masculine. It doesn't matter who it is. It's almost like you are either two extremes. You're choosing to be kind of this man eater if you're a feminine, or you're choosing to be the other extreme where you feel more comfortable away from the masculine, okay? So let's talk about, you may even have some issues around your father, you guys, some challenges around just authority or the masculine energy in general. It might make you cringe a little bit, okay? You might choose men who are, you know, we have stay committed in reverse. You might choose masculines who are a little more on the feminine side out of fear of being overpowered. So pile 2, past life energies here, most recent life. Okay. So I am getting, we have belief and faith in reverse, gifts in humanity. So you guys were used as a form of like a good luck charm, or your beauty represented something very special. Like I'm also having a vision of like the lotus flower, you guys. So it was almost like you guys were used as a like a lucky charm of some sort. Like people visited you, maybe you were an oracle, maybe you were a seer, maybe you were doing something for beauty, or you did something for people, maybe you were healing people, and you know, people came to you for blessings, they came to you for prayer. So maybe a goddess, you guys, that feels right. But you definitely gave people hope, and you really restored a lot of faith. And you also, by being in your presence, you activated a lot of gifts. Like it's like I'm getting an outpour of of community gifts. But the thing, what I see here, the problem is that you were under serious restrictions. You were always enclosed and used or exchanged for money. And this feeling, it didn't feel good to you, but you loved humanity so much, you were determined to see this through. It's like you understood that this was something you wanted to do for a greater good. I don't know why I'm getting like a greater good. I'm not getting too much of like a sexual promiscuity here or anything like that. I'm getting more of, I'm getting more of you guys doing this because you loved the gifts of humanity. You loved people and you wanted to help people. So maybe you guys were special healers, which in this incarnation, you have gifts, you guys, you have gifts, latent gifts. Okay. So why don't we go ahead and also pursue here the past life energies? Let's continue. What is your karmic lesson here? Wow, you guys, I'm also getting a vision of 999. So this is highly spiritual, highly karmic, very in tune with wisdom and education. You guys were meant to educate yourselves further. So if you were ever drawn to just beauty, that is because of your most incarnated energies. So you guys incarnated with just wanting to be beautiful or focusing on the aesthetic, but there's this inner knowing. There's like, maybe you have Sagittarius and Saturn, you guys, because I am feeling there's an inner knowing of being something more than just a face. There's nothing wrong with being a model, you guys, but you can always make a difference in humanity. Okay. Whether you are beautiful, whatever it is, whether you're focused on fashion, you can always make a presence with your platform to help other people. Guys, this is some serious stuff. We got some serious Venetian qualities here, some goddesses in the house. Okay, yes. Okay, your karmic lesson, loving woman. Okay, we have a feminine, a healer. What did I say? Look at that. We have someone who was definitely a healer within the Queen of Cups. Yeah, okay. A healer within your most recent life, but you were using your beauty. Something about your beauty, you guys, people brought you things or it's like they asked for your blessing for something. Maybe they came to you prior to war, okay, because I am seeing a lot of war stuff here. And you would do things for them. You would heal them. You would give them blessings and then you would send them off. And they were maybe able to win the war or they were able to win something or do something. And you were a lucky charm. Of some sort, you were a lucky charm. So what you'll notice in this incarnation, my loves, is people will always tell you, like there's something very special about your aura. There's something very unique about what you do to people. It's like you activate a lot of luck in people's lives, or you can also do the opposite if they, get you upset or they betray you. So it really depends on what side of the coin they want to be on with you, right? So let's go ahead and see your karmic lesson here, my loves, karmic lesson. So yeah, we have 8 of Cups, abandonment. So a lot of you guys, I don't know why I'm feeling like your family may have sold you off in the past and you ended up either two things. Either you ended up with a masculine who was older than you, who used you for your gifts, or you ended up with a mother who did not want to be a mother and you ended up with one parent, and this was very, very stifling for your own growth. So there is a wound around the feminine in this incarnation, okay? The missing feminine. You guys may even feel very... maybe there's something about being a subject to your looks or your sexuality, even if you love looking good, because I'm seeing a lot of beautiful energy here. Like there's something very eccentric about your looks. You stand out. People really recognize your aura, or I like to call it, what my guides have shared with me, your halo, right? So there's something about your halo that stands out. You're very bright. Or there's something very unique. You do something not only to people, but you do something to the masculine here. Maybe you guys activate a level of love within the masculine without even trying, okay? But there's almost like a defensiveness about people using your beauty in this incarnation. So, what is your transformation, you guys? This is some serious stuff. Comment below. Let me know who you are, okay? What is your transformation here? Soul family in reverse. What is your transformation here? You guys, I am getting a lot of just not feeling like you fit in. And a big part of that is because you guys are working through the abandoning family or the abandoning parents. Maybe this is repeated in this incarnation. Soul name, remembering who you are. Oh my God, you guys, I had a beautiful vision in my meditation of this gate. I want you guys to write down what you see during your meditation, because you guys might be activating some past life memories that can help you on your path. Your soul name, who you are. Some of you have very powerful names. Look up what your names mean. I think there's something around decoding your name to see what it means. Try to do something like this, you guys, and you'll start recognizing that your soul family is everywhere. This is about crown chakra opening, focusing more on being in unity than being isolated. Wow. So what is your incarnated purpose now? This is some serious stuff. A lot of you guys I'm having a vision of a very natural goddess queen-like energy, whether you are man or woman, or if you are a man, you know, masculine, you have a very king, like godlike presence. Okay. A lot of you guys are learning how to be alone on your path. There's something about your solitude. Your soul incarnation, you guys, is about finding your own identity on your own, because you were used for your gifts in this most recent life. And what you asked prior to your incarnation was to learn your path on your own without having anyone intervene, okay? So what is your soul's incarnation here? We have the Three of Wands in reverse, okay? So, what is your purpose? I don't know if there's a fear of expanding here. There's a fear of taking risks. Some of you guys may be comfortable, but you know, I'm going to shock you. You guys were made to be very famous in this incarnation for something. You have, you know, the star alignment to be recognized for something very big in this incarnation, because it's a soul resonance from your past life. But some of you are fearing your own power. Your soul mission here we have the Nine of Pentacles, becoming more independent, creating a legacy, not letting yourself be contained in situations, giving a name to yourself, like giving your own identity, you guys. And this is through following your dreams. The Six of Wands. Being publicly recognized, okay, for something different. Some of you guys are great healers in terms of family. You know how to bring family together. I'm getting that strongly here. You have the Holy Spirit by your side. You're guided to kind of heal people who have disconnections to their legacies. You can heal DNA. Some of you guys have some gifts that you haven't even touched on. With the Eight of Wands here, what is your transformation? Wow. Did you see that? Oh my gosh, you guys, your energy is chatty, my loves. I'm seeing the sun. I keep looking over and I'm having like my vision here of what I'm looking at is a shining reflection of something up on this hill. So for me, this is really symbolic of what you're going through right now. The shining star, the shining sun. Your incarnated purpose is to trust yourself, to follow your guidance, your spirit guides, your guidance from above, your divine creator, God, okay? Using your angelic frequencies to understand your path, because a lot of you guys have been moving around and I'm almost feeling isolated, feeling confused, feeling like, where am I going? What am I doing? So this is like a time where you guys are being gifted something very powerful. Movement. Okay, Six of Swords. Listen, a lot of you guys are going to be transitioning from legacy. So don't be afraid of travel. Some of you guys might be afraid to even relocate or to remove yourself from something. There's a tendency to cling, you guys, to your family because you didn't really have that in this incarnation. Your guides are saying it's okay to plant seeds in a new garden. It's okay to move away from what you know and to start over. Don't let yourself don't let yourself be confined to specific environments because of fear. Yeah? You guys were made for something so powerful. I'm seeing like global travel. Like you guys are going to be sharing something globally. And I keep getting hit with this like illumination here to my right side, looking out my window, and it's shining so bright. And this is a representation of you. Look in the mirror and see your star quality, you guys. Where are you missing it? Tune in because this is your time, okay? This is your time to shine. All right, my loves, thank you so much. Let's move on to pile 3. Okay, pile 3. Okay, I'm getting some warrior energy here. I had to take a deep breath. I'm getting a lot of Mars. I even sat up straight. Do we have some Aries in the house? We have some Leos, Sag, Scorpio, Capricorn. A lot of determination, okay? Let's see what's going on within your past life. Some of you guys endured some real heavy, cruel environments. I'm getting like isolation. I'm getting imprisonment. I'm having a vision of a lot of injustices in your life, okay? So you guys are some serious warriors. I can feel it. Like you're incarnated. Your past life was far from easy. And I'm even getting emotional because I can feel, I can feel. Your past life was intense, you guys. You guys had a very, 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 a lot of unfairness, a lot of unjust behavior towards you. For some of you, it was because of the color of your skin. For others, it was just corrupt environments and systems, and you guys were the target of this. So we do have belief and faith in reverse. Some of you guys were trapped in an environment that involved prison. Okay, maybe you were a slave to something, to a system, to an environment. And in this past life, there was a lot of cruelty. Okay, there's a lot of cruelty. We do have power and legacy. Some of you guys were wrongfully accused of something, which ended up landing you in a specific environment where you were tortured. Okay, natural touch. Your past life here. Some of you guys were spreading information within your community that was against the law. You were very spiritual, and this was not allowed. But I'm almost getting like a high vibrational, like you were a Messiah. I don't know why I'm hearing like a Messiah, like you have the frequency of Jesus Christ, like Mary Magdalene, like you have this essence, and you spoke life into people's lives. Like you spoke things that were unheard of. You were very knowledgeable. You were very wise. Regenerate your community. Yes. You guys were people who brought hope into people's lives, okay? You spoke love versus hate. Maybe you guys went against the system to try to bring back some kind of faith, okay? Or you were trying to bring about a new awakening within your community. And this landed you in an environment of prison. Because this was not something your government wanted you to do, your community wanted you to do. Or it was almost like you were betrayed by your community because you know this isn't earth energy. It wasn't a part of the belief system on earth. A lot of you guys were silenced and treated very, very poorly. This might be my past life. I'm getting emotional, so that usually is a cue. But I'm also getting that you guys had this determination to share the doctrine, like to share some important, information to bring light into people's lives, and you were silenced. So in this incarnation, you guys, your faith in God, your faith in the angels, your faith in anything has been tested. So some of you guys might be even atheist, or you might not have a belief system yet, or you're having a hard time with your faith because of your past life. There's a fear of standing your ground in something. There's a fear of standing in your power in something. It's like there is a fear of being yourself because you don't want to be persecuted. So what I see in this incarnation, there's a lot of not expressing what you feel. Maybe there's been a lot of testing you, a lot of people in your environment testing your judgment, testing your beliefs, minimizing, anything that doesn't really resonate with the people around you. And a lot of you guys are chameleon-like. So you might just flow with it for the sake of protection because your soul remembers, trying to stand out, trying to stand in your power, or just trying to honor your own voice. But your fear of standing out is really big here because you guys were punished very cruel for standing out. You guys were teaching things that involved humanity, things that involved like human experiences, like empathy. Ooh. Wow. So let's go ahead and see your karmic lesson. Religion. I can't make this up. You guys, conflict. Whew. Okay. And I almost feel like you guys can feel this. Like you almost feel deeply in your heart like you've gone against your own belief system. So your karmic lesson is to stand up to the elements and stand up to your community and say, this is who I am. And look at the deck. We're using the Star Seekers. So there's a lot of indigo, a lot of galactic energy. You guys are indigo children. You guys are, you're not earth frequency. You guys are avatars. You guys are you're out of this world. Like you're activators too. So let's go ahead and see your transformation from your previous incarnation. I'm having a vision of the crown of thorns in your heart, the light of God. So you might even have, your ascended master as Jesus Christ, Kuan Yin, Mother Mary. Okay. There's a lot of Mary Magdalene energy here as well. There's a lot of protecting your beliefs. I'm having a vision of you really, creating a boundary around who you are becoming, because who you're becoming is going to really activate a lot of negativity around you, just as much as it's going to activate love, because people don't want the truth, you guys. You're going to create a legacy in this life around the things that you were castrated out of your community for, that you were treated so cruelly for. So you are actively creating boundaries, and you're actively creating a sense of protection around your beliefs. Some of you have decided to disconnect from people in general because you feel so strongly about what you're teaching or what you will be teaching, or your heart. Like you feel strongly, and this could even be seen as you connecting with animals in such a way that's very empathic. Maybe you have a strong belief system around animals, saving, dogs, cats, whatever it is, or you have a strong belief around something that resonates within the Holy Land. I know we're not all Christian or Catholic, you guys, and I respect it, okay? But within your belief system, there are cues around your selflessness, around your compassion, you guys. And you guys suffered greatly in this past life because you wanted to extend the word of God, or the word of Kuan Yin, or the word of Mother Mary. And you had such a strong belief around humanity is one. And this was just not okay to other people. In this incarnation, you guys are going to face that. Your soul journey, your path. Listen, you guys, this incarnation is not easy for you. There's a lot of emotions. You have a strong connection to the water and the air. But look at your path. It's stormy, but there's an illumination here for you up the stairs. Yes, yes. This incarnation is about learning, studying. I don't know why I'm getting a lot of school. Maybe even a specific religion. This incarnation is about seeking what your voice is saying, what your truth is, not what someone else is. Even if that means standing aside. I told you, you guys aren't even human. What is this? You're beautiful. You are activators. You guys are literally looking at this world, and you see something different for humanity. And I want you to know that you're understood. Even if other people think you're crazy, you're not crazy. Your mind is bigger than this world. So your belief systems are not going to go in alignment with everybody. And don't fear standing out, because this is like a very high frequency ascended master avatar energy. Like, you guys are not encoded with DNA of human. I just have to tell you, this is just a suit, you know? Like, I love my body, but when I look at myself and I'm like, I'm really in this. Because what I see is my soul. You know what I mean? So you guys are probably like tripped out just as much. You know, I had a karmic partner who was very wonderful and taught me a lot about my self-worth and taught me a lot about myself. And, you know, he was an avatar too, years ago. His belief systems around the government, he had a lot of, the energy of Anubis, death and rebirth. Like he was the seer of humanity. That's how I looked at him. And he would get, we would have these in-depth conversations, and we would talk about life. And he was so abstract. He was so outlandish with all his beliefs about the government and conspiracy. And, but a lot of it resonated with me because we both came from the same soul DNA. We were not meant to incarnate to resonate with the typical, hey, what are we doing Friday night? Are we going to go get drinks? That wasn't our incarnated purpose. Not saying we can't do that as human beings, right? But this is the reason why I'm telling you guys, you are meant to do something way different with who you are. And it's frustrating to be in a world where you're misunderstood. And this is what you guys endured in your most recent life. And it involved cruelty. And in this life, you have a grandiose plan. You're ready to activate something completely different that the world is yet to see. And you're going to be successful at it because I feel this desire to share yourself with the world. Some of you guys are great at public speaking and writing. Like, you could really, really touch people with your words and your thoughts. Because despite this cruelty, you have an immense space for compassion and empathy. Oh my gosh. Okay. So your transformation creates space. Give yourself time. Let the light activate within by giving yourself time. Spend time with the elements, you guys. Okay? So what is your soul's incarnated purpose? Create space, huh? Some of you guys are not being authentic. There's a desire to hide on a constant basis out of fear of conflict of your beliefs. Some of you guys are not believing in anything anymore. You're questioning your path. You're questioning your connection to light. Maybe you've endured a lot in your life that has left you pretty scarred. When I think of the Seven of Swords in this photo, this is about hiding your truth because all the swords are tucked in. And the sword energy is all about the air element, our authenticity, our connection to spiritual wisdom. The sevens are about your path to enlightenment, but sevens are also very challenging. And sevens, guess what? They hold a very high frequency, a connection to our Lord. Some of you guys have been in the dark. You're questioning your faith. Your soul's incarnation is to bring deception into light, whether as a lawyer, as someone who is advocating for people who are being treated unfairly within the government, or this could be anything, you guys, counseling, this could be psychiatry, this could be false, like even you know, what's that title, you guys? Human resources, like, you know, fighting against sex trafficking, fighting against, you know, abuse towards animals. Anything involving justice where you're bringing the sneaky stuff to light is going to be a soul mission for you. Corruption, anywhere where there's corruption, because you guys were a big part of this. But maybe, you know, you're also trying to find your belief system as well. But your truest purpose is illuminated. You're illuminating corruption in any environment, whether that's even in a retail store. Maybe you're an undercover. That's still big. You're still clearing your karma, or you're still, you know, when I say clearing karma, it means you did not get to fulfill something in your past life that you are fulfilling now. Okay? You're here to bring balance to the earth as temperance. You have, again, I have to emphasize, holy land energy. You have angelic frequency. Whether you want to hold it or not, it doesn't matter. I'm still a believer that we are all God's children. I respect all religions here, but every religion, we have a God, right? Look at your wings. You are here to create alchemy, you guys. Very beautiful. Like, I'm literally touched by this reading. Like, it's very profound. And I hope you guys really feel inspired and activated by this, because you guys have been hiding under this illusion that maybe you've experienced cruelty, okay, in this life too. And I don't know why I'm getting a lot of pain around not trusting your light anymore because of it. So I want you to trust your path. So we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys are afraid to stand in your power and to stand alone. You're letting other people dictate your life, or you're letting other people choose a destiny for you. We're not doing that. But you're going to naturally feel like this because it's like you don't want to be casted out again. So you're going to kind of move through extremes of wanting to fit in, wanting to stand out, wanting to fit in, wanting to stand out. So this is about finding your truest power as the person of the Nine of Pentacles, of being independent, of trusting that you are enough. One more, and then I'll let you go, you guys. I really got into this one. Whew. Okay, so your mission, your soul purpose in this incarnation with the extension of your past life. Listen, you guys were made to fight justice. Like you were made. Listen, your soul essence is to go against what is wrong in this world on a global level. And I'm not going to minimize you. I'm not that reader. I'm not going to tell you that. If you guys want to go to law school and start your bar test, you do it now. Don't wait. You can do this. You can be big. It doesn't matter how big. Okay? I'm not here to push career on people. If school isn't your thing, then it's not your thing. But find a path where you can fight against injustices, because in this last incarnation, you were treated poorly because of you wanting to be truthful and you wanting to share your light with others. Speak your truth. When something is wrong, speak up. When you're being treated poorly, speak up. When you see injustices out in the street, don't look the other way, you guys. Say something, right? I know we have a lot of fear around, but trust me, there's so much power around seeing something and saying, hey, I'm not cool with that. This is some serious power, and I love it, and I love you. Thanks so much, you guys. Bye.